Why are you under my feet?
I don't know where else would I be.
$10 Grubhub? I'm not taking that. Did you call them? I don't call anybody. I have a certain amount of time I wait, then I just leave.
Mama Wrench, welcome in. I am watching Roy, and I'm going to try and clean this desk off. See if we can get some better lighting for our crafting. It's a little better, I guess. Good morning. One of these little LED lights, that's what we're using. It's pretty bright.
Amazing.
All right, let's make a little room.
They probably didn't turn on their system on. Yeah, I don't call anybody. I try to avoid that as much as possible. I don't like to communicate. I'm a man.
We've got to fix the
I was feeling crafty today.
the wash and windshield wiper hose. Needs one of these on my car, and I got to throw these out to the car. Yes, I am watching Roy. Just Roy delivery. And if you're not watching Platinum Dave, why not? Gig life and more morning.
Bubble, guys.
We are doing some crafting. All right. So here was the first iteration, right? So it's just trying to use a couple of things to make a goofy little phone stand, right? It's a little wobbly. I'm actually missing one of the cross members, but the phone, it fits pretty good, right? Non-slip. You touch it at the top. It's a little,
So far, so good. The light turned green.
So that was an all right one. It wasn't great. It's lightweight, but you can see it kind of is falling apart. I didn't ever glue it all together because it wasn't at a good angle. All right, so that was step one. Functional, but not great. Makeshift. I'm looking for number 2.
Up on Sam's Club. See, now it doesn't look busy here either.
All right, this is our craft bin for today. Where is the other phone holder? And I've got another one that I made right here. But I made this one for my tablet. Let me see. Cover up anything that's not supposed to be shown. So here was the other one, and it is just attached to a license plate. And the phone just sits right there, just like that. And it works for the tablet too. Like I had a 10-inch tablet. It worked really good for. All right, phone. There we go.
All right, we
So I don't mind using that one, but it's not really portable with a
Call
license
them, they
plate
might
on the
recognize
bottom
your
of it.
voice as being JRD. Then they would figure out your secret identity. I lost 3 subs for posting a vid.
All right, so here's the second one.
Posting a vid?
And this one's really nice. It's kind of a weird shape. And it was just a little bit of metal I had left over.
You mean they saw your
Put
video?
grooves in the side to hold the phone, like that. So I like this design, and with the little counterbalance, it holds the phone like really, really well. Like you can turn it sideways. I can also touch it up at the top. It doesn't try and flip over. And it's slightly adjustable. Need more watch hours. All right, I'm on it. I'm on it, Mel. And the other reason I like this one is it fits the phone sideways.
The whole subs and watch time thing kind of just seems stupid sometimes.
All right, so we're going to make something similar to this, but the only downside of this one was that I couldn't get the charger cord. Unless it's laying sideways, I couldn't put the charger cord on when I had the phone in an upright position. So this next one we're going to do, we're going to try and make it tall enough.
Why is this outside the bubble?
So we can charge the phone at the same time. So means it's going to need to be taller than the other one.
This is where all the spark
So let's find us some feet. These will make good feet. Non-slip, won't scratch the phone.
Trying to hit the sweet spot.
So let's say that one.
But it's not that bad right now.
This one. Let's do this one because I like it for the cross member in the back like that.
And not only that, when I do get an order from one of these stores, usually the order is going in a different direction. It takes me farther away from where I want to dash.
Yeah, and on this one you can see I did cut out. There's a couple of squares right here that I cut out.
Okay,
so if this was taller, I could get the charger in there, but we're going to mess around with it while we watch Roy. And I got 25 copyright takedowns on that last video, so probably not going to do music today. All right, step one, we're going to need to attach something to stand the phone on. So with these, I did the grooves. This one, oh, this one's split. Oh, I must have used this one already. Whatevs.
No, it wasn't the vid.
All right, let me put Roy in this phone holder while we work
I
on
don't
this.
know. They unsubbed and they weren't really subbed to begin with, I think. That's the way I look at it. There's somebody walking in my car here.
Uh-oh, Roy's being attacked. All right, we're going to use chopsticks today. I think for the base of it. Got a pencil sharpener. And then I also have these skewer sticks. I'm going to use these somehow. I don't even really have to sharpen these. All right, so we need a platform for the phone. Step one. We know this isn't tall enough, so this is our option. So if the phone is this way,
That wasn't so bad.
Okay.
Small order.
Okay, I got an idea. We're gonna try to do these at the same spot.
Oh, then I missed wherever you were brutally honest at.
Actually,
Gotcha, Roy. Understandable. That's how I feel in my zone. Yeah, see, I'm sure you guys understand. When there's a certain area.
hey Matt, welcome in, buddy.
It's
We're watching JRD in the top left corner,
it's just as slow as
and we are crafting a new phone holder, like a desktop phone holder.
This is the busiest area. This is where everybody goes. And because everybody goes here, it's actually
Becca, welcome
very
in.
slow.
We are
Or
messing
you get
around
terrible
today.
order.
I
Every order's terrible
had to
because
fix
you
2
don't
flat
get
tires
the
yesterday. I was not happy. I did get to go to a ride after that. So I was happy about that.
So most
And then
of
I
the time-
had, apparently I have more than one hole in one of them. So I'm going to have to go
that
back and
wasn't too bad.
patch
So now
a
I
second
just gotta
time. But I did it without taking the
get
tire
back to
off.
where I like
Should have
to
done a
be.
video the whole time I was doing it because I had to do it twice. I was like, I should be doing a video for this. But basically, you just deflate the tire and then kind of pull the tube out. And
Alright.
and then from there, you can
What do we got here?
just re-inflate the tire.
We got a grub.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this to the depth of this blade on both of them, so I know I have a consistent gap.
And then they wonder why I just let it go sometimes.
It's pretty close, just
Because
a little
I'm
more.
trying to drive and I'm trying to reject your order and you won't let me reject it, so I just let the order just go away itself.
Matt's in England. Welcome in, bud. I got a little goofy on the angle there. It'll be all right. We'll do the other one at the same goofy angle.
Rejecting the order, guys, is the most important part of the job. I sent a message to someone. If they would actually... What is that?
It's raining today. That's the only reason I'm trapped inside. I prefer my Tornado Tuesday videos to be me out riding around, but here we are.
Oh well.
All right, now we'll cut this one to the same depth.
Even the little sun visor's not working very well. Keep the sun out of my eyes because it's like beaming off the hood of my car. Sorry, I'm driving. It's all good. All right, everybody. We are entering the bubble again. Woo! Yeah.
All right, I had to get that little trash can. All right, they're about the same angle. They're about the same thickness. They're not the exact same cork, but they're real close. Height-wise, thickness. I'll take it. All right, we'll finish our cutting here and then clean up our disc a little. I think these two are closest in size.
Also, at that busy Walmart and that busy Sam's Club that we were just at, the orders are usually very low in pay.
Drew Spark Adventure just uploaded a new video. You guys check that out. Drew Spark Adventure.
$13 or something like
He's
that.
been
But I gotta drive all the way over there.
missing.
Like
Did
that
just
this order we're doing right here is $9.
close on his first house, so
Decided to do
probably
it just to
doing
get
a
my
bunch
day
of
started. I was tired of sitting there waiting.
setting up.
I waited 20 minutes for that $21 order that never came. So I just went ahead and took it. I'm like, I'll just take it. At least it'll be something to do. And also, I looked at the items and it was just a small little order. So.
pretty clean cut. Well, let's see if we can do the other one the same.
So we went ahead and took a Sam's Club for the first time in a long time. I haven't taken a Sam's Club. I don't know. It's got to have been probably since like February or March. I think the last time I took a Sam's Club, I made like a short about it or a video or something. Short, I think. And it wasn't, and I was delivered to like a hotel or something. No, too far. Sam's Club Tuesday.
Terry says, you should have come over yesterday. Oh, I saw you doing it with somebody.
It's a lot of miles, Drew.
You have 10 seats. Cool, Terry. Yeah, just let me know. I saw y'all working it. The one thing I don't like about SteamYard is that there's it's hard to see with those backgrounds when they're really busy, and it seems to make the
5, 6, or 7 miles, something like that.
it seems to make the videos really small. So I understand, to get them all on screen, you have to compress them, but
Probably about 9 or 10 miles for $9.
I'm definitely down, Terry.
Because I drove all the way out there.
Pretty close. All right, let's get our cuttings out of here.
$1 a mile.
I don't know what I'm going to use these for. Something. Little tiny feet.
Hey, Alex, how are we doing this morning?
This one needs to be shaved a little bit. Still useful. Yeah, I want to be outside right now, but it is raining. Raining.
Black Friday grind. I don't think I'm doing too much of that Black Friday stuff. The place where I would get Black Friday orders would be so busy and probably
What's up? You need to go outside? Huh?
I'm sticking with my grocery at Walmart. Even though I had to cancel an order today because I don't know what they were doing, but it was just too long.
All right, we're going to go with a test cord here. Oh, hang on, Terry. I got to stand up so I can read this. It's up just a little too high for me to be able to read. Terry, you try to work on the background thing. Try to put everybody up on solo screen from every now and then so that everybody can see what's going on. Oh, yeah, it's switchable. That's awesome. All right, we got Roy. I've got this cable. I got a 45-watt charger, and it melted this Samsung cable, just like, I don't know if you can see, but it overheated it like crazy. So we're going to use this just to check and make sure that I can put the charger on if the phone is indeed at this height. The other problem is the higher that I put the phone, the higher a chance of it tipping. So let's see. There's nothing plugged into this.
My team had a bye week.
It's totally melted. As soon as I plugged it in, it said
Good morning,
not
Candy.
compatible with this device. So the choice is either tilt the phone back enough that I can get the charger in, or have it up high enough I can get the charger in.
How are you doing,
We'll see what
Sarah?
happens.
We just did a Sam's Club.
Terry, we could do a vertical side by side. No, I'm not worried about it, Terry. I've been talking about doing this live for how long?
Well, we're doing
So,
a Sam's Club.
and
That
I was
right
just,
now.
I was like, oh, I can either play video games this morning, or I can do this live I've been talking about. So we're gonna do the live. No worries, girl. But anytime, you know, I got a couple other projects that I'm working on. One of them is a lamp. So whenever you
It
want.
was such a small order that I thought it was okay. I did it.
My Corks need some platform shoes. Yeah, corked platform shoes. Now that I said that, I'm really thinking about leaning the phone back enough that I can get the charger in. I mean, I like it upright. This one, like I said, I always test them by just touching the top of it. You can see it walks a little as I touch it, but it's really steady up there. It's the 2-for-1 channel. Oh, here you go, Mama. Look, I collated it yesterday. It looks a lot better.
Taking my secret back road here.
I let it dry up, so.
That cuts about 1.5 miles off.
All right. I mean, ideally, I would like it so that it would fit more than one phone.
Pretty close to 1 mile off,
But at this point,
off the trip. So
I don't
that's good since
really
the
mind.
order was $100, so.
I wonder if I had the chop box, put these at this angle. Some platform. I'll make tiny little platform shoes. I do have these rubber corks too, but they're not as easy to cut, and they're not as non-slip on flat surfaces. So let's see what else we're going to throw in here today.
Have a great day, everybody.
I got these plastic forks, but I'm not sure how I'm going to incorporate plastic forks. So
Thank you for popping in, as always.
all right. So once again, we're just going to look at this one. What do we like? What do we not like? This back piece doesn't need to be nearly as wide on this other one. I don't need these fins that stick out. They don't even help with when I put the tablet in there. So let's steal some of the good ideas from this one. All right, I gotta get something to cut these as well. All right, we got the handy awl. This is what we're using to prep this. I'm going to say these skewers here.
That's why I took the order.
Themes is in here? What? You asking him about? Well, I missed it.
See, everybody's got their different reasons why they
That
take
was
orders
it. Was
and why they don't
themes?
take orders.
Theme went to
So,
Disney. Did you just come in
and if
here?
I get an order that's just
I
a
don't see
little,
his chat, Mama.
little out of my bubble, I can go pick it up. But it's taking me back to my
I was
favorite
having
bubble
problems
area,
with that yesterday.
then I'll probably do it. That was just on the edge of the bubble, so just outside the edge.
Who knows? Now, I hope you're feeling better today, Mama.
And it looks like nothing horrible happened, so
All right, we need measure these.
I don't have to get out my little
Here's the
vomit
old.
buckets for this order.
And let's say we want them to be.
All right, Eric's in the house. Stardashians.
I'm gonna use the
How are we
skewer
doing
side.
today, Eric?
Oh, that one's gone
Speed
forever.
bump.
Oh, where it flew off to?
They're big speed bumps.
Oh well,
Okay.
hold on to it that time.
Now one of these, I think that route goes to the dead end.
No, I'm sorry, Mama. Well, if I could help you forget it, I would.
It's telling me to turn right here, but if I turn right, then there's a dead end over there where I just get the creek.
You're all right. There's a T name, Mama.
It makes it look like it's
I
a through street, but it's not.
figured out what you did.
So
Figured
I
out
keep going
what
this
your
way.
brain was up to there. All right. So do a test hole on one side.
Why is your car in the creek? Because the map said it was a through street.
Let's give it a good mark where it's supposed to be.
Alright, now we gotta see the address is. Okay. Map back on.
All right. When it's all said and done, I will glue all this together, but I like to dry fit everything before I commit to glue.
It's this one. Alright.
And I want these way closer together.
Alright, we made it. Let's go make that Sam's Club money. It's
Sam's
always the lowest paying Sam's Club.
is always so excited about Sam's Club. Mama says you have a virtual appointment in a bit. Going back to cardio. Think some of the new meds are causing drowsiness. Yeah, probably so. And they're going to try and keep your blood thinned out too, just to make sure everything keeps moving along. So that's going to cause lightheadedness as well. Be careful, Mama. Watch after you. All right, that works pretty good. Same deal. I'm going to do 2 more holes just above it. Man, that one was way in there, which means this one needs more piercing. Drink water if you don't feel like being up. Just sit down. I swear, just laying down when you're tired is a great thing for feeling better. Because a lot of people just push through. They're like, I gotta go to work, and it's like, no, if my body's telling me I need to lay down and sleep, I'm gonna lay down and sleep. Not going to work for that.
All right, guys. First order of the day.
All right, we'll take our second skewer. Just a little pair of pliers. Let me get some pliers.
I'm taking that. You're gonna have to pay me more money to go to that store. Especially after this Black Friday thing that happened last night.
All right, so now we're going to just sidle these up to each other as straight as I can. I can actually use the ruler.
Is this a shopping order for Sam? Yeah, this was, Sarah, this was just a curbside pickup. And it was super small, super small. So. I don't usually do Sam's Club.
Mama, you're trying your best. Sometimes you gotta dodge the curveballs, plan for a nap
Going to the forest.
for after the virtual appointment. That sounds like a good plan. Have you a little snack right before the appointment.
Maybe DoorDash has an open slot.
Sure, you'll be able to go right to sleep after that.
I always like to check. I mean,
All right.
it's always possible that
Double
DoorDash
skewer
can light
should
up.
be
They probably-
aligned.
You know, every once in a while when DoorDash gets a really horrible order, they'll say it's busy.
It's just funny to use skewers since these are like single
like to
use
keep
on
that
the
open.
grill, and yet here we are making something permanent with them. And we are trying to go just as lightweight as possible, but it does have to be counterbalanced to hold the phone.
Bye, AZ. AZ out of here. All right, we got it.
All right, let's see how flat they sit. Yeah, that's the problem I always run into. You have a wooden thread spool that would look cool with the cork. Oh, to make a holder out of. I mean, I have a pair of channel locks I could probably get. Just worried they're going to dig into this cork material. Let's just press them down. I'm going to press them together.
All right, I'm doing a lot of different stuff I haven't done before. So, where's this AutoZone at?
All right, I just pushed them really, really hard together. That's pretty good. Distance-wise, a little closer than this one. That'll be all right.
Okay.
All right.
All right, this order's only $6.
So what do we need now? We need something to... Jeez, Roy. Whoa, you're scaring me, buddy.
So we're going to do...
Scaring me, Roy.
It's too many miles again, but I'm tired of just sitting around doing nothing.
He's lost his little puppet mind today.
Take trash, guys. Help.
All right, got all these rubber corks. I think I'm just going to use those for a backdrop on a dartboard. My friend saved me. I probably have 3,000 of these.
It's like all these miles going that way, and then it's going all the way back this way.
All right, let's see. All right, I got a little piece of copper. I'll probably use that for something. I was planning on using these forks, but I just don't know. I don't know. They're still usable, so.
All right, here we go.
Roy's on the run. Okay, here's the mesh. I do need to find some cutters to cut this. I got the big scissors, but they don't do a great job in edging. Let me get those.
All right, on our way, on our way. Tuesdays are straight trash. Yeah. I didn't want to waste all my gas on 2 trash orders, so. It would have been nice if that $20 one worked out, but I just couldn't do it.
All right, these are the gross overkill scissors. Like, I don't know if you can see how big these are. They're huge. That's the handle. These are definitely, they'll cut these, but they don't cut them real cleanly. So let's figure out what we want to cut out of this. I mean, I do have pieces of this one. Roy's okay. He's just trying to get good deliveries. He's having a blast. He's got 8 people in there and 12 thumbs up. He's doing fine. He's so close to his 1,000. If you guys aren't subscribed to JRD Delivery, get on it. 70 more people or something. He can have his 1,000 subs and reapply for monetization. Like occasion. You know, this isn't a bad angle either. Just not up high enough for the charger. This is what we're going to end up with. So I've got some forward motion I have to deal with. And then I also have to hold up the phone in the back. Man, that thing's tall. Not sure. Gotta be able to work the angles for this. Yeah, Roy's been aggravated lately because of his... Oh, it does fit. Look at that. Just enough room to fit the charger in there.
You like get sidetracked with
actually, that'll be pretty good at stabilizing. All right. So now I just have to debate what do I use to hold the back, right? So you can see what I did on this last one.
I forget what map I'm using.
So let's improve on this. That's what we're going for. This height is good. So now I need something that comes out the back and comes up to hold the tilt of the phone. So this is what I did on this one. I bent them. It gave me a stable
This is
foot.
like a first. I don't
So
think I've ever picked up an auto zone order. I
Let's
picked
try
up auto parts in other places, like Napa
Oh, sorry.
or DoorDash, but
There's
they
Roy.
pay decent on that. On those Napas.
All right, it has to come out and up. That's what we're going for. And we're going to use that metal mesh because I think it is the most flexible and stable. So let's say this
Those
one's
DoorDash
kind of
Napa
messed up
orders are like
here.
$2 a mile,
This
approximately.
one's
So that's, pretty good. Still turning there so I can go.
those pliers. Save my fingers. Might need them later for something.
All right. Let's turn.
Oh yeah, as JRD would say. Can I get a hiya? Come on, Roy. I love it. I'm talking to Roy like he can hear me. It's a sickness. Oh yeah. All right, that's pretty good. We'll just straighten these out. I know that's kind of hard to see.
Okay, guys, there's someone crossing the street, so I had time to say,
Oh
we're
yeah.
on our way to AutoZone. Let's go deliver some trash.
All right, here we go. Here's the big scissors. You can see how they work. And let's see.
All right.
Width-wise on this, just hold this up to here.
Surprise puppet appearance.
Uh-oh, we got the puppet. You're a puppet. Yeah, this is cheating using these giant scissors on this little metal. I say as it won't cut the last one. There we go. Oh, it was still dark when you were lurking with him earlier. Yeah, he gets up super early in the morning. Super early in the morning. Mr. Roy is a dedicated dasher. Let me tell you. All right, so we have all these little sprigs,
6 miles.
and I just kind of use these to impale the cork. That'll give me enough like tension to get it angled where I want it, and then I can always glue them later. All right, so it has to go down, make a foot in the back. You're gonna go vacuum. All right, good luck, Terry. I do not like to vacuum. That's why I got the Roomba. I'm lazy. Lazy like Sunday morning. All right, let's see. Last time I did this, I used a pencil. And
Do we have a spell check in the chat?
made the foot turn like this.
All right.
Just used it to bend the wire. Nice and even.
Most AutoZone, guys.
All right, now I always move it. There we go. All right, so that's a good back foot right there. See the angle we put it
I
at?
can't believe I'm doing this for under $6. Some days you just don't fit. You just can't sit there anymore.
Oh, Roy, you can't take the orders and complain about
That's
them,
just
buddy.
what I was feeling.
All right, we'll do
These
some more
last two
bending
orders.
again.
I'm like, I can't just sit here anymore.
Okay, so that's not a bad back foot for this.
Whoa, bumpy.
In fact, I might use these little. We're
It's
trying to figure out what to do with these
Tuesday,
little
bro. I
rubber
know, everybody
or
keeps
these
going,
leftover
it's
cork
Tuesday,
pieces.
it's
You
Tuesday.
can use them up under here because I don't want these.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
want to
right,
scratch
it's
up a table
Tuesday.
or something with the metal here touching it. So I do have some shrink wrap too. I could put under there. So I
My
need to get
mom is
these off here.
Yeah, so I'm back for a bit. I know, Sarah, you're a nice person. I watched a lot of your videos, and you are amazing. Oh, isn't that nice? Sarah, get love from my crew out there. All right. Well, I'm gonna go get this, whatever it is. Probably something horrible. I'll be right back.
Poking my fingers. All right, so that's been out just enough. Now I just need a place to place it on the back of the cork here. And yeah, that is going to have to touch the ground no matter what. Just the weight of the phone pushing back. All right, let's look at our angle. Just give it a good scratch across with the material. That way we'll know where to put our groove. Didn't get a visible scratch. I saw Roy's face once. I went blind for 2 days. Hey, Andy, what's up? Cool. Thanks for hanging out, Andy. I'll try and keep it interesting. Doing my Bob Ross voice today. Tiny little phone holder. Working on a tiny little phone holder.
All right. Of course, it's a car battery.
Friday, or Roy's delivering up car
Song
batteries.
is good for what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, it's hilarious. All right, well, they're in there about the same distance. See, it's already tipping back.
How are the tips with pizza delivery? Have you ever shown your face? The puppet is the channel. The puppet is the channel.
Okay.
He does all the on-screen stuff. So that would be my answer.
All right, so
I
need
think
to.
somebody got a glimpse once,
Need a.
but that was an accident, and the video's been since deleted.
I saw Roy's face. Don't tell Roy. He knows I saw him. All right, we need to make this back foot. I don't know. This one's already chopped up. Got these two little pieces, but I don't really think they're thick enough. I'm gonna have to find something different. Let's see. Yeah, the other one I used was a Cork too. Let me go
I
get.
saw Roy's face once. I went blind for 2 days. It wasn't a full face reveal. It was like partial, but it was just enough that.
All right, let me go find another one of these wood bridges.
Keep it on my channel. I don't remember what happened. I was breaking the rules is what happened. When you break the rules, then you never know what's going to happen. All right, so it's going to be a car battery delivery. Let's see what this is.
All right,
It says metered door.
found this one for Devious. There you go, buddy.
Metered door. Do you think there's going to be a tip when I get there? Who thinks I'm getting a tip on this?
All right, how do I do the foot on this one?
Cash tip. You think there's going to be a cash tip?
All right, I did the same thing I'm about to do to this one.
I think I'm going to vote no. Yeah, I think I'm going to vote no too, Sarah. Be nice, but I just don't see it happening.
I'm just got to figure out how to cut out the inside piece to have the back foot. Just a little creative manufacturing. I mean, I do like the
Plus, I don't
adjustability
really
of this
get
one.
A whole lot of cash tips out here.
This one's pretty nice.
Occasionally I do.
So let's see what I did on this one.
It's very rare.
3 bars across, 2 on the side. I may not be able to use this one. I think that's why I went so wide, so I could put that back foot. I wonder if it's long enough for me to just bring it up.
When I do an Uber order, usually I'll
Make it
get
its own back
sometimes
foot.
I'll get like
Let me get a different
the
phone.
order payout will go up, but not so much cash tips. There's not much of that anymore. Probably just because people don't keep a lot of cash anymore. They got the cards.
All right, this one's kind of big,
So a lot of people
but
don't
I'm not worried about
have
scratching it.
cash
It's already jacked up. If you guys like Samsungs, this was probably the best phone Samsung ever made. It was the J7, of course, expandable memory. And this is one of the last phones.
All right.
Let's see why I love this phone so much. It's one of the last phones, come on, that had a replaceable battery. And look how big this thing was. So this phone, I actually kept this phone for about 6 years or 7 years because I just kept replacing the battery. But anyway, J7, and it was easily repairable. So whatever. I know you guys want that
At
waterproof
least
rating.
I'm not delivering it to a business.
But
It looks like a
phone should be a lot
house address. So
easier to repair. All right,
it says it's in
so let's
Cork,
say placement
so that's
here,
good.
and this bad boy has to come all the way up. Zoom. I mean, I could just loop him back. I could get away with that. Let's see for the angle. And then I can definitely just pop another cork in the back side. All right, let's look at doing that.
Candy says.
So you can see the angle I've got.
Let's leave it at that. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's rooting for a tip. If you're not rooting for a tip, then you're just a mean person.
All right, so place it here. All right, well, it is trying to tilt back. It needs to be up taller.
I'm not trying to be a negative Nelly. I'm saying, like, odds are I'm probably not going to get a tip, according to what I've experienced doing Uber. But I also like being surprised. So.
I'm just doing some experimental bending. Just see what we can get out of this.
Because this is a lot of miles for $6.
It's kind of the angle we're working now. Phone placement looks like that, which isn't bad. It's got a lot of good contact here. I will have to put something over the metal to keep from scratching up the back of the phone. But honestly, it could be standing up a little more.
I think sometimes when I'm streaming, I'll take an order I wouldn't normally take because I don't like just sitting there, you know. I'd rather be driving around. Even if it's not great money, it's better than
Oh no.
I guess.
My light went out. Let me see if I can get a different light.
All right. It is going where I thought. Good.
That's not great. That's over the shoulder. I'm running it off a solar battery bank, so let me switch them out. There we go. All right, so placement on that's okay. Placement on this. It's got the extra bend. It's too bendy. So how do I stop it from flexing in this middle part's the question.
Taking it right by my little spot, so.
I think the answer is to make a spike out of the back of this and impale a piece on the back side. But let's see where. See where the actual flex is. It's going to have to be these two down here. All right, let's nip those bad boys off. One more time, make sure I have the right one. Yeah, it's going to be these two.
Now after this, we need a good order, guys.
I actually only just want to do one. Just going to do one because I need the structure to hold the weight of the phone. All right, so we're just going to clip that bad boy out of there. Of course, I bent it. All right, so you can see we've got that one little sprig piece sticking out here. And that's what we're going to impale the other cork with. In fact, I might be able to use this little piece too.
1 mile. We're on the final stretch. Woo!
JRD making that money.
See, this is kind of like right goes next to the freeway. The map is wanting me to take the freeway, but I don't know if you can see that over the fence. Probably not on the stream. But the freeway's really busy at 8 a.m. So I was never going to take the freeway. I don't take the freeway
Too big
anyway.
for the workbench.
There's no no chance.
And
You
a
can't
little
get any stacked orders and stuff.
wobbly. Let's see if we can impale this on the back here. The right spot.
Unlikely to get like a good stack on this. It's, you know, like a 30 stack or something. At least when you're not on the freeway, you have the option. I've never gotten anything on the freeway. Have you?
That worked pretty good. I will put a dab of glue on that. So, much better. Stability. Looking good, Mortimer. Feeling good, Lewis. It is not metal touching the desk. That's good.
Whoop. Oops.
Oh, well, that's pretty good. All right, now the test is you have to be able to touch the top of the phone. That's pretty good for doing drag downs and stuff.
Bummer.
All right. So now we just have to make it so that this doesn't have contact with the phone. We will have to go back and kind of glue these in.
Here's where it's supposed to be.
This one's looking interesting. So the whole reason that we did this phone taller, you can see how much taller it is up off the desk. So we could get our charger cord to fit it at the same time. So let's test that out. And this cord is melted from a 45-watt charger. I should just throw it away.
Found it.
Always get expensive cords. Oh, this is the wrong. That's not the right charger. Sorry. We'll just try it with the big phone. We'll try it with the Roy phone.
All right, guys. We're about to find out if the guy's going to tip me or not.
Come on, Roy needs a tip. All right. So charger cord, standard charger cord. Now also we're going to have to make sure that this thing is functional on the side. I'm going to lay the phone down sideways. So. Mama, what does it say? 92 watching. Well, good. Welcome in, guys. Like and subscribe. I do e-bike content. I do reuse crafting. I play Fortnite. I win at Fortnite a lot, like 4,000 wins. So thanks for hanging out. Hit the thumbs up. All right, this is definitely good. I'm fine with this one being here. I just need to put a dab of glue on it to hold it. And then I really do need something to keep this up here. It's up to 99 people. Wow. Thanks, guys. I try to be the content I want to see, which is actual live people that interact. I don't like when I go to channels and it's just somebody looping some video over and over. I don't think that's the appropriate use of lives, considering, you know, it should be live content. Or see one of these? It's pretty cool to carry on your key ring. A little bottle opener here. Phillips head screwdriver. A little saw. You could cut seatbelt with that. And then pretty sharp knife. It also has a tiny little eyeglass screwdriver. And then a bigger flat head.
The answer is no. We did not get a tip.
And it folds up and becomes a key on your key ring. Anyway, pretty cool. Ended up on my desk somehow.
Take a photo of yourself.
Uh-oh, Roy's taking photos of himself for Uber Eats. See, the people at Uber know what Roy looks like. It's just not fair. All right, that placement's good. This placement's good. Let's see what else we have. Oh, I'm going to test this phone with the charger cord in it. It did work,
Available
right?
shifts on DoorDash.
Yeah, but it's falling off to the right because this is not attached.
Is that Walmart woken up yet? Should I go back there?
All right, put Roy back in the corner here.
That one order didn't work out so well.
Yeah, if you are not subscribed to Just Roy
I did
Delivery,
not get a tip.
he's the guy going in the background right here. He's
And the other
a
thing,
puppet that does
the guy,
DoorDash. I mean, that should leave you with enough intrigue to go check it out.
we get
Just
this way.
Roy Delivery.
Yeah. That was the way I was going to go.
All right, I need to impale this a little more. Fix this.
No tip, $6.06.
Because that was causing it to tip left and right. It's fine.
And it was a car battery. And the guy wanted me to take the other car battery. I'm like, I'm not taking the car battery. I told him I don't work for AutoZone. I'm a third party person. We just have an app and we deliver your order. Shoot. People have no clue.
Roy out giving the lectures today. I am not taking that battery back. I do not work for AutoZone. Tell him, Roy.
Yeah,
Tell
I just told the guy I don't work for AutoZone.
Yeah, I don't work. I don't even work here. I love that line. I love saying that. All right, so we have these spikes here that we can bend over. And I can actually use these for stability.
That's probably why some people don't
And
tip
I was
on,
going to have to cut them off anyway, so now I won't have to cut them off.
You know, for these things. Like these apps and stuff like that. Like
The pins in there pretty good. So do the other one. This one, I'm just bending it down and pushing it into the cork
Some
here.
people think you work for, like, hourly. Like at Walmart. I've had a couple people say that. Oh, I thought you guys worked at Walmart. I'll catch y'all later. All right, Sarah. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.
All right. Well, we did start this with absolutely no plan.
I think she stuck around to see if
We just had a pile of materials and a couple of previous prototypes.
We all knew I wasn't getting up to.
All right, see, that worked pretty good. Pins it in there. It's going to keep it under that spike that I put off that middle one. Let's finish this other one over here. Roy is playing Christmas music. I don't know what's going on. All right, much better. I'd say that was on there pretty well. Let's try it again.
Christmas
I
music.
do have it fading to one side. Let's see why. Oh, I see, because the wire is a little off. All right, there we go. 3 points of contact. Okie doke. See what she looks like. Boink.
Do I hear cute Christmas music already? Yeah, it was just on the playlist. Slow down, dude.
Can I touch the top of the phone without it flipping over? Yes, I can. All right, I can use this. It's a little tall, but it's tall so I can get the charger working. This was the first one for you guys who weren't here at the beginning. Made this one a couple months ago. Show you this. And it's nothing but just corks stuck together.
What do I want to do now?
And chopsticks.
What do I want to do now?
Some chopsticks. All right, here, you gotta get it into position. I'm missing one of my cross beams. I had to use it for something else. So this one just sits in here, bam. Easy enough, right? Bap, bap. But it didn't have grooves. The phone kept slipping out of it. It would go past. So I could cut grooves in here, which I ended up doing on the second prototype. So this is the first one. Just threw it together. I mean, there's nothing to it. These are just stuck together. All right. And I can glue it and make it more solid. But instead, I went to this. And so this one does have a groove. You can see where the phone catches right there. And it goes in, comes like that. There's a side angle view. So this one, it actually is kind of bouncy too. You can hit the top of the phone. You can see I've worn it a bunch on the bottom. but no metal touches the desk. But I can't get the charger on it while it's on this stand without turning it on its side, which does fit perfectly on its side. So there we go. So this was just about improving on this one so that I could put it on the charger and still use the phone. So, which we lost it. Here it is. Boink. Iteration 3.
I can't do another one of these.
No metal.
Like $5 for 6 miles thing.
I'm just trying to figure out like how I can fix the angle just a little bit, because it's still tilty. It's still a little tilty. Probably doesn't help the fact that I rolled it out like that. All right, let's flatten it out. Let's flatten it out just a little. There we go. We just made our platform just a little wider. And then we'll use our pencil again, or our chopstick here. And we'll fold this back over. Okay, it's kind of goofy. I did overbend it, but I'm going to just peel it back a little bit. Yoink. All right, so what we did is we just widened it out just a little bit more so that I have some more footing. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the stuff. Of course. Booty. Welcome in, Booty. I got no respect. No respect. You can't watch me, Booty. I'm making you a Christmas present. Okay. All right. Now, it is not all glued together yet. So I still have to reattach these and reattach these. So it's raining today, Booty. I wanted to go ride the bike, but it's raining today. I logged in this morning and I couldn't find anyone on, so I gave up on y'all. All right, let's see from the side what's going on here. Not as much contact as I had before. A little springy. I'm okay with that.
It sucks out here. All right. We're all in this together. Yeah, it's kind of been not so great out here either. I don't know.
Anyway, what are you up to, Booty? You make any money working last night?
Be a little bit better than what a couple others we had. Uh-oh, what do we got? Grub up.
All right, we're going to take the little tweezers and we're going to bend these little sprigs. I know they're hard to see, this little sprig. And I'm going to put them into this cork just for more stability.
I'll take it. I'm taking it, guys. I'm taking it. We got a Grubhub 3.9 miles.
Say something. I'm giving up on you.
$7.72.
Don't give up on me, Booty.
It's Tuesday, guys. I can't be picky. I'm taking it.
Roy is taking everything.
Really close to $2 a mile.
Yeah, I got a million things I need to be doing, Booty.
I'm gonna take it.
This was not on the list.
That's what we do.
But it's Tornado Tuesday, so I had to get my live out. All right, that's looking better. I mean, I know it looks goofy, but it's really functional. I'm thinking about going with the head. I got to do something with the headrest. I mean, I could just put like a piece of felt up here. I have like one of these cleaning claws, but I kind of want something a little more permanent. Probably split half of one of these and put it up there. That'd be all right. I mean, that's what I did on this one. Let's see.
Yeah, nothing else is happening. Yeah, when nothing else is happening, then if you get
This
an
is my
order
this is
that's
the
not so
most stable
great,
one I ever
it's
made. Like this thing's
okay,
pretty
you know, so you gotta take it.
pretty stout. And this is a minimalist version.
We don't have that luxury on Tuesdays.
You want a cork on top, Matt?
Another order
I know.
might come in 10
I do
minutes.
too. I think that's why I said it. Let's see if I have one. I wonder what the. Ooh, throw it on the ground. On the other phone, I did. It's a cork. This one's an actual cork, right? Like this is cork, and it's a little slippery or whatever. So
All right,
maybe I can stop some of the bounce on this one if I use one of these barefoot corks. It's rubber, and it doesn't. Like on this case, it'll rub up and down, but like it's almost like an eraser on this one. It's solid. It doesn't want to slide. So let's try that. We're going to try that with this barefoot.
In the morning when it's really cold, I like to keep it warm in the car, and then when the sun just peeps out a little bit, then I
So we just need to put a slice in this bad
I
boy.
like to bring it down to like about 62.
And I'm going to thin out some of this stuff and probably grind them down at the end. So let's just figure, okay, we've got to do a nice, you're a cork, Booty. I can't take you anywhere, Booty. Can't leave you at the house. Anyway, welcome in, Mr. Booty. You're always welcome in.
That window doesn't feel hot though.
If you start taking life seriously, I'm going to know you're an imposter. You're not the real Booty. Guess I have a razor knife I could have used.
All right. I'm pretty sure this is going to an apartment.
Jeez, I think my regular pocket
Maybe
knife
I'll luck out and I'll get
is sharper than this thing. Let me see if I'm even making a cut. Oh yeah, that's good. About halfway down through the cork. It's pretty good. Dylan, what am I making? I'm making a phone stand, Dylan. Phone stand. I'll give you the tour here in a minute. Let me finish cutting this. So I'm trying to make a phone stand out of reused stuff that's just floating around my desk. So I have a friend that collects corks for me. All right, that looks pretty good. About halfway through. That'll give me a good grip. Make sure they're
I was kind of up late last night.
both the same distance. All right, here you go, Dylan, real fast. Once again, I started out with a bunch of corks. Blah, here they are. Oops. A bunch of corks and just chopsticks and stuff that I had sitting around the desk. Chopsticks. Stop it, phone. There we go. Let's give me a warning. So I made this little goofy thing, right? I didn't even glue it together. I just stuck it together with like chopsticks. Right? So that was the first phone holder. And it's missing one of its stabilizing pieces. But it worked pretty good. It worked pretty good. Blah, 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 right? But it slid off. I still need to cut a groove in it. So first one. And then we went to this one, which was a second version of it. You can see I've had it for a while. Look at how much wears on the bottom of those. And so it sits sideways like this. Phone, bang, like that. Here, I'll put it on the desk and show you. Phone sits in here. Rides up against this. We're about to install this piece on the new one. And then it's kind of springy. It's kind of springy when I'm using it. Bing, 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 bing. Phone won't flip over. I also grooved it out so I can turn this sideways and put this here. So, and I've been using it with a bigger phone. Here. All right, so that's what we're working on, buddy. You're all caught up. We're all caught up. And yeah, we didn't start really. Oh, I moved the phone. That's what I was like, why is my angle on this stuff? There we go. We didn't really start out with a plan except to make it tall enough that I could install the charger while it's on the stand. So that's what we're going for. And that's where we're at now. So you saw that second one. We made this one taller. See how much taller it is? And and I can get the charger
I'm not really
attached
liking
here.
this Tuesday
These are just
extra
skewers,
miles.
and when it's all done, I'll take and I'll glue with some E6000 and get this thing all set up. So there we go. That's this one, and we're just working on the top piece. I'm on it. Yeah. This is a little wobbly, but what I'll do when I'm all done is I will set it down on a piece of sandpaper. In fact, I'll go grab it here in a minute, and I'll rub it back and forth on the sandpaper, and it'll flatten everything out. So I'm not worried that it's a little right now. All right, so we said this. We said, where's that one I just cut? I lost it now. Here it is.
Exciting, isn't it? Look at this.
And if I remember, that was almost one of these squares.
Happened.
So now we have to just decide how much of this do we want to leave up here. We can slide this on here. And yeah, once again, this is just stuff that's laying around the house. I don't know if she's gonna go. She's gonna go. Oh yeah, got it on the run.
Alright, coming up on the McDonald's.
I'm gonna cut it just a little more because it's not wanting to let me
Alright, Grubhub just said the order's ready.
fit that in there.
We know how that is.
Booty says, you can own this stand for 3 easy payments of $49.95. Yeah, I guess if I was charging by the hour for making it. Oh, man. That's funny. I should put it up for sale at the end on eBay because I could just keep making them. No, none of them would ever be exactly the same. So. We'll just call it one of a kind. I'm the Banksy of phone stands. Never saw his face. All right, that worked. That fit on there pretty good. Now that I cut it a little more. Let's get it centered. And then we're going to press it down as far as we can. And I mean, this cork is pinching itself on there. I almost don't have to. I probably won't glue this top piece because I don't think it's going anywhere. All right, so now let's try it with the big phone. Bang. Oh, still a little wobbly. Let me look and see what I can do about that. I mean, I can do the sandpaper, but let me grab the sandpaper. Coming in or you staying out? Coming in? Come on.
I'm coming inside.
All right, 40 grit. I've got some 40 grit. Look how rough this stuff is. Hey, Star, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. We are doing craft day. Why is it everything I have today is red? All right, let's see. So we just need to flush it out just a little bit on the bottom. So I'm not going to do a lot of pushing. Actually, I can do a little bending. Let's try and do some bending before we do the sanding. Put more mesh on. You mean you want this to be bigger? I mean, if I do that, Matt, that'll be the next one is I'll do a beefy one. I've got a big chunk of this that I can use. And this was just for making a fish box. All right. So that one's in there. These are pressed in. I mean, these two look crooked, but that's fine. I'm just making phone cases out of reuse or phone holders out of corks and leftover stuff on my desk, Eric. Here's one that I made before. See, that needed to be sanded. So anyway, it just sits on your desk. And then I put Roy in there. He's in McDonald's right now. So Matt know about being bigger. I'm not. I don't know what you mean, Booty. Booty, or do you have a shotgun? You need a shotgun. Booty never carries a
I
shotgun
got the order.
in Fortnite.
Yay. They, of course, did not have it ready, of course, so I went and used the little puppet room.
Little puppet room. All right, we're getting there. I just bent it a little. Matt knows. Are you teasing people, Booty? Stop it. Stop it. Oh, that's pretty good. I got it nice and leveled out. I don't even think I need to sand it. All right. I can do all the way to the top of the phone. Let's try the big phone and see what happens. This is the biggest phone that I'm toting at the moment. All right, it's spread out a little more. Meaning it leaned back.
And it looks like it's going to be third floor.
Let's see what happens.
Last two numbers
Top drop down. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem.
At least it's just a small
Nice.
bag of McDonald's.
I think that's going to work. I mean, the thing is
Come on.
let's try it on the side. Aha. I'm going to have to move that just a
We can
little bit.
always hope, but yeah, not seeing that in my future.
Needs to be just a little lower. But if I lower it, I'm not going to have the back leverage that I need.
Well, you never know.
Pull down's good. All right, I'll take it. Now I just have to clean it up some. Let's try it or wobble it. See if we can get it to fall. Nope, looks pretty good. All right, let me go find that glue. Roy is back in the car. You guys hold the fort. Probably just get the E6000.
Everyone's favorite red light. Dallas Maverick. Happy Tuesday.
All right, so, and then, you know what I could do? I got these little feet right here. Remember these little cut off pieces that we had? Look, I saved them. I saved them for a reason. Oh, they're definitely not the same thickness. But I can make little feet for them as levelers and use these middle pieces. Or I could just use a half cork as well.
I guess the drop off's not very far. It's just down the street here.
All right, let me find the glue,
I'm
guys.
liking that. Alright, the map's not locating the building, so we're going to be searching for it. What's this doing? Just said it arrived. That's why it's. And we don't have a game code. Oh, there it is. I had to hit show more. just did the gate code. What happened? Why didn't it work? Try it again. Here we are sitting at a gate, guys. I'm so sick of this.
I have no idea. I saw it 3 times yesterday. No idea where it is now. What
I'm
else?
just gonna sit here and let their food get cold.
So I got this cork. We're going to split it in half, and then we're going to use them as stabilizer on each side here. Just think about them apples.
Very good. How about
Let's see
you?
if I can split it right in the middle.
Same here. Just out working on my gate code.
Need something to cut this on. You don't have to like booty. You do you, boo. You're fine, man. Not everybody's into arts and crafts. It's all good. Is there something I can do to earn the like, booty? Do you want me to put the Chef Boyardee hat back on? I know you like that. Or you missed the hat, didn't you?
All right, here we got some guy pulling out.
All right, let's not cut our finger right off.
Food. I don't care. It's not like it's busy anyway. All right.
I want it kind of even, but I also, I'm trying not to cut my thumb off.
Follow around.
All right, I know what the problem is. The problem is the blade of this is, see how thick that is? I'm trying to push it through here. So let's just use a smaller knife. I got one. I know that's stupid razor sharp. Booty, Mr. Foils decided that he's going to clean his car up and start running people, doing deliveries with people, and he also signed up for Spark. But he got waitlisted on Spark. But he liked the idea of just picking the stuff up. He doesn't like to shop either. But just picking up the groceries and taking it, he's like, I can do that. All right, so this ought to work pretty good. It's getting there. It's definitely not exactly even, so whatever. We're reusing stuff anyway.
Okay.
Who?
Use left staircase.
Our buddy named after everybody's favorite day.
Oh, well, I'm gonna park in this dude's parking spot.
He's been signed up for a while. Remember, we were running together. Okay, so there we go. It's definitely not perfect, but I do have 2 flat sides because I cut it with the saw last time. So I'm going to take the 2 flat sides. I'm going to lay them down here beside, comme ça, and then I'm going to impale them onto these pieces. Or actually, I can just turn those pieces and push them straight down. Yeah, he'd been on the app for a while, but had only been running food, not people. So, but it's a reason to keep your car really clean. He's got that new car, so. All right, same deal on this side. It's so springy. I'm surprised it works. Let's check the angles. I need to be pointing straight down. Indy says, in case you never said it, thanks for always coming and you're live and supporting you. No problem, Andy, dude. I like hanging out. I like hanging out with you and riding around. I did have the nickname Indiana for a while, but it's because I used to go to Indiana from my home state quite often. All right, so that's this, that. Oh, I bent it all up doing that. That's good. So here's our 2 stabilizer feet. And I don't know how far. I don't want them to really stick out a whole lot. Let's try exactly halfway through the cork. And if that's not stable enough, I'll move them out a little bit. All right, just impale these straight down. Yar. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some major mashing here. Yeah, no, I know it. I knew what you meant, Indy. You named the dog Indiana. I know.
I saw a thing on Grubhub just now when I was going to drop off the order that said use a key to unlock door. I don't know what that was or why it showed up. I don't know if anybody else has seen that before. If you have, explain it to me. Anyway, I just said push the button that said deliver without key. I don't even know what they're talking about.
All right, let's bend it
Like
back.
I'm just gonna walk in the house with a McDonald's.
Does anybody know what the key thing that he's talking about is? I don't. I cannot help.
I don't know. I don't get it.
It was something to do with
Why can't they just
the
leave
gate
everything
key.
be simple?
And then some of the
understand why
new
they gotta
houses I've seen designed will
complicate
have an outside door that basically goes into a mud room, and then you would like give your delivery person the code key to open up the front door and then place your packages and they close it in, but they wouldn't have access to your house. I thought that was a pretty cool design feature on some of the new houses I've seen.
I should check Spark, make sure I'm
Houses accommodating the new services coming to them. All right, that's pretty good. It's definitely more level than it was before. Just throw a device in here.
I've never seen it,
Bang.
and I feel so uncomfortable.
Oh, it's springy. Oh, I can do the pull down.
Mav, it looked like it wanted me to like scan something that was on.
That's kind of cool.
Thing on her door.
When I put it in, it actually.
It looked like it
let me
wanted
see
me
if I
to
can-
scan her door thing and just walk in her house.
It springs. It springs.
I'm
I'll
not
take it.
doing
I
that.
don't mind that. It's
I don't
pretty
care
good.
if they have that available. I'm not just walking in people's houses with their orders.
All right, that's much better because I
That's what it
went
looked
from
like.
those just 3 points of contact
I don't know if that's what it was, but it looked like
to 1, 2,
like I
3,
could scan
4,
that thing that
5,
was on her door
and these are really good
and
at
just walk in her
stabilizing.
house.
Okay, I'm sold. I'm just going to bend these spikes down. When I find that glue, I'm just going to hit every one of these
Do
little
you feel
joints
safe?
with just a little drop here and here. These are impaled in here. All right, let's just get a look at it so you can see how much contact it has with the desk now. And then this being springy is actually kind of
I
nice because it
understand, like,
spreads out
bringing
when you put the
something-
phone in it. Now, the only
Like
thing
bringing
I
the groceries to
I
the house
am
or
missing
something like that,
is
they've
I
all-
need
You know, they've already opened the door and stuff.
when I put the phone in sideways. I need some sort of piece here. Need some sort of piece here. Just so that I'm not touching the phone onto the metal. Hmm.
Anyway, I hope that doesn't become a thing because I don't want people just walking in. I don't want to walk into somebody's house like that.
All right. I mean, just the cleanup now. I'm going to get rid of these little extra barbs. On the other one, I just folded them inwards so where they wouldn't. Yeah, I am going to put some more. I'm going to put a piece of cork here. I'm just trying to think how I'm going to make that work, Matt.
So we got 8:51.
I mean, I can just do like a little half strip, peel one of these up and impale it on there. Now, the other thing, if I bring it, I'm just afraid if I bend it up any further, I'm going to mess up my leverage so that when I hit the top of the phone, it'll go back. So I do, you're right. I just need to put something right here. So I do have these little goofy pieces that I saved from earlier.
Or maybe it's just something we swipe away off.
There's another one. Where is it at that I had cut a groove out of?
I can
It
only
was
figure
floating around in the
if
pile
it's a
somewhere.
handicap person that can't get to the door.
In fact, it looked like
But
this
it
one.
should explain the situation to
So
you.
this would be a good one
Yeah.
because that I could lay the edge in there.
Well, the note said leave it at the door, so.
And this one's still functional, but I just want to tear this piece off. I had another one already cut like this floating around. I need to find it. And I need to find that glue. I mean, I could just simply glue this little piece like right there. And that would catch the edge of the phone. But I don't like it just being held on by glue. All right, let's just try this one sideways and see where it makes contact.
I think you're exactly right there. If it had said something in the notes, or if it ever said something in the notes like that, I probably wouldn't have a problem with it. You know, just bring it in. Like it said in the notes, bring it in, I'm in a wheelchair, or something like that. That's just
See how
something
much
simple that
distance
you can
that we
write
got.
would give somebody the ending that they can't bend down to pick up the order. Like this customer has no legs, please unlock the door. And yeah, exactly.
I will give this the sand, a
Roger,
little bit of
what's
sand
up?
once I get it. Because when I'm bending all these with the pliers and everything, I'm going to
Welcome in.
mutilate it just a little. I mean, I don't know. It needs to be a half cork or something.
The
And I
orders
can
have
place
been
it
in rare
here.
form today.
And if it's going to be that one, I don't know. I don't know if I want the rubber cork there or not. Let me go look in the pile.
That's what everyone's hitting my spot. She office pumping only.
All right, here's another wood bridge.
I am just chilling, headed to work.
So it's like, do I want it to be a half or do I just want it to be like a quarter one? And what was the distance? Let me get my smallest phone.
Let's see here. Far off.
All right, smallest phone I got, V35.
Now we just wait.
That's the right size for a cell phone. Just so you know, this thing, the other one's huge compared to this thing. All right, so yeah, no, checking this, bang, no problem. Pink, pink, pink. Of course, we're not going to have no problem. It's going to fall right in there. It's trying to fall all the way through. Actually, that'll have the screen be blocked by the front. What did you say, Booty? Booty says,
$7.
tell Just Roy, don't go in, it's a trap.
I'm about 4 miles.
He might come out smelling like baby.
I get to the place, there's no gate code. Well,
I don't know if I want to tell him that. I don't make me tease Roy. I tease Roy enough.
So I sat there, I didn't even call. I just sat there until Clark came out.
All right, so I think I'm just going to cut these two right here,
And
turn
then,
them into spikes, and then impale it right there.
half the time they don't
So-
even answer the text anyway when you send them a text.
Don't go in the house, Roy! Exclamation point. It's a trap. Period, period, period. That's why they ordered all that baby oil.
So I just
There you go,
forget it.
booty.
I'm just gonna wait for this apartment complex. And
Oh my God. He'll be all right.
So I finally get there, and then it's on the third.
He's gonna
floor.
ignore me. I don't blame him.
At least you told me what stairwell to go
Oh,
up.
my
The
God.
one on the left.
All right, let's cut a couple of these and we'll impale this up.
And then I get there, and once it says I can open her door, I just walk in her house and give her the food. Today's a weird day, man.
I'm just worried about the stability of that when I cut two of those. I'm just going to cut one. I'm just going to cut the one in the middle. I don't want, I'll use glue instead of messing up the structural stability. All right, there we go. Take our little pliers, fingers. It's hard to see, I know. There you go. I just made this one little sprig sticking out. And then I'm going to take
At least I got to
this
the point
bad
where
boy.
I can just laugh about it because it's kind of funny
And we're just
when
going
you
to
talk about
get
all
the
odors
placement
I got
down
today,
for him.
because, at the same time, it's kind of funny.
I want to sort of have it centered. I don't really care, but it would be nice visually.
Don't go in the house, Roy. It's a trap. That's why they ordered all of that baby oil. Well, not this time. It was a McDonald's order.
Roy got me snorting. All right, there's the hole that we started. We just use the awl. We don't want to go too crazy. We do want a lot of tension when we
I'm not just walking in people's houses.
impaling it onto here.
There's only a couple people that I walk in their house. Like, if I get there, and then the door's open, and then they say, or if they said in the app, that I'm an elderly person, would you please bring it to my kitchen or something like that? I do that stuff.
All right, so it's on there.
But
It's got a little wiggle.
Instructions.
But two drops of glue are going to fix that. All right, smallest phone I got, sideways angle. Bang.
So I know who they are, So I
All
feel
right,
comfortable
smallest phone I got,
just walking in the
upright.
house and bringing them their stuff. But
Awesome sauce.
like there's that lady that always
All right,
orders
here we
the
go.
alcohol in the morning. She always leaves the door
Biggest
open,
phone I
walk
got.
right in and bring it to her.
Ooh, look at it. It's spread out crazy now. Watch how much it spreads out when I put that in
The
there.
guy that I deliver to regularly that's in a wheelchair.
Oh, I don't know if I can show that. Let me see.
He always has the door open and ready for me to bring it. Hand him the food.
Let's just see what happens.
And then there's some elderly
See that?
ladies in
There we
apartments
go.
and stuff like
That
that.
is a great angle.
Would like me to bring it, set it on the
I can
counter,
touch the
stuff
top of
like
the
that. Or if it's
phone.
water, like they have me put it in the closet.
It's
or
nice
something.
and stable.
That kind of stuff doesn't weird me out, but
Uh,
it weirds me out when when a weird thing comes up saying I have a pass key to open their door to their house and just walk in and bring them their food, and I just say, "You forget the pass key. I'm not doing that." They're
all
just
right.
gonna have it sit at their
Now
door.
let's
because nobody
try
told me
the-
anything.
Biggest phone I got, sideways. Bang.
Don't go in the house.
All right, sold.
Tornado got it down. He knows exactly what I should not do. I'll end up like Monkey Mike.
Who's Monkey Mike? What happened to Monkey Mike? I have so many questions now. All right. How long we been working on this? 2 hours? Yeah, booty. Let's see, 2 hours.
Thumbs up.
At my going rate. So yeah, I'm gonna put this up on eBay starting at $150. All right, I'm gonna use a couple more of these, like extra spikes. Just gonna fold them in. Try and hold this side piece. Might as well do that instead of breaking them off.
Dormant light.
Use a stapler. Hold the cork onto the metal. Wait a minute. No, you see what I did? Look, I just bent this little spike over. I don't know how well you can see that, but you can see I bent this little spike over. So now that'll push in on this side. I'm gonna do the same thing with this spike over here. I'm gonna bend him in, and that'll 3-point contact him. And if I can, I'll probably bend one of these up, lower or uppers into it, and try and impale it. And then these I'll probably leave. Like on the other one, I just folded them over on this phone holder. Just,
that was funny the other day.
Just for some weight.
I was like done with work, and I was at the 7-Eleven.
Oh, we got a Roy story.
And I had all the apps off except the DoorDash app. I think I still had the DoorDash app on. And then my little DoorDash sound thing went off, you know, my little notification while I was in there. And I was just getting, I think I was getting ice cream or something like that, something to take home. And the guy just hands me the order. I'm like, no.
I'd say that was on there pretty
I
good.
rejected it. I didn't want to take this order.
All right.
I guess he just assumed because my DoorDash app went off that I was automatically going to take it.
All right, so we're just going to fold these.
Well, let me see what's in this bag first.
These extra pieces.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll deliver it. No problem.
Roy, good job not stealing their people's order. Okay, peeled that one back. I just don't want it to be out of the way. I don't want to be poked or scratched by this thing. So I have taken the file to other ones that I've done. All right, so we're just folding them over and then get the pliers out. So
I think I might have to go to the Oversatch.
Oh no, he's going to Oversatch.
I've been trying to stay out more because I never get any orders at home, so it's like pointless to
Falling asleep. He didn't steal the food. He was just saying he's a good puppet.
But unfortunately, it takes a long time to get an order sometimes.
But it is funny, they just tried to hand him the order. Like, obviously, your phone went off. You'll be taking that.
So it probably would be better to be in the busier area. I'm going to go ahead and go.
All right, now this is by no means permanent till I glue all this stuff together. Especially the 2 pieces of wood. They're in there pretty good. But I didn't have this. I only used wood in the first one, not in the second one.
No more.
So that's the middle piece.
Orders, guys.
All folded down. Sure looks goofy. And I could probably turn these down in and spike them.
I'm driving all my profits away today.
So I just bent these spikes down. Thanks, football. We're just messing around, trying to make phone holders
Sign up for Boost
out of junk.
promotions.
And I'm trying to bend these spikes down without pulling the other ones out.
I don't know why they keep sending out those Boost promotion things. You have to actually get an order for the.
All right, now we're just going to push on them until they impale slightly. Bang. Make sure these are still in good. All right, test on the desk again. Here's the base. 5 points of contact. Solid. Okay. A little wobbly. Booty trying to sell my crafts. I made it so I could charge my phone. This one is specifically made to charge this big phone. Wow, like I can still use it while it's on the charger. That's it. Specifically designed for this. So there it is. That is our.
Back to the oversight.
This is our third iteration. So, and this we got a little bit more work to do on that one. So here's the garbagey first one.
That's probably the most
All right.
likely place.
In case you weren't here for that one, this one works pretty good for small phones. All right, no big deal. I'll hold a sideways phone, whatever. And then,
It seems like Grubhub will send me an order.
I mean, it's corks.
Anywhere and
It's just corks,
driving around. they'll send
And
me an order for like
chopsticks.
25 miles.
All right. And then we went to this, which was a little more complicated, but it's bent to hold the phone. Both positions here, sideways, bang, upright. But I could not charge. Couldn't charge.
And then occasionally I get that one order that's like
Why is my phone going ding?
only a couple miles for Grubhub.
What did I do with the new one? I lost it already? Oh, look, it mixed in with the corks over there. There it is.
But those are rare.
One size fits all. That's what I was going for, Booty. Honestly, since I usually have two devices going, the next one I do will be big enough for my tablet, which I guess I could test one of the tablets in here and just see, but I got a feeling this is not enough to hold a tablet.
Driving around, getting no money.
All right, here we go. This is, I don't know, an 11-inch tablet. Oh, it's gripping on this instead of slipping. So I have to like put it into position. Let's see. Can I touch the top of it? Nope. See, not for a tablet. Not for a tablet. So I forgot I even had this thing. One size fits most. No tablets. But yeah, I don't have a bigger phone to try in it, nor a smaller phone. Roy's whistling is freaking my dog out. She keeps looking up here. Your whistling was freaking my dog out. All right, put you guys back here. Roy in the corner. It will fit. I can make Booty. I like I said, the next one that I make will be wide enough to hold two phones side by side, possibly with one charging or both of them charging. And then I bought a wireless charger puck. And so I'm going to, on one of them, I'll do it like this. I'll do the one like this that has 2 spaces. One of them will be where you can plug and charge, and then I'll do this wireless charger into the other one. It probably would be a good one to do it in. I bet I could get the disc to fit under here or up on here. Come saw, and then the phone would still hover over the top of it. So, but yeah, the one will be 2 side-by-side phones or 1 tablet. I agree, sir. I think that'll be the next design. All right, let's put Roy back in the corner here. Let me wrap this up. I'm going to finish just bending over all these extra pieces that are on here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Hit the thumbs up if you like the crafts. I will be doing more of these. I do have e-bike content and Fortnite content up if you're into that stuff. So, all right, what do we got? These tabs are set. I just have these extra ones up here, which I guess if I wanted it to be fancy, I could cut them off or file them off. Oops, sorry about the focus there. Trish the Dish has entered the chat. Welcome in. Snacky Tea. We are just doing some crafting today. Out our crafting minds. I'm going to bend these 2 back and use them for stabilizers for this. We don't really need it because of how far this one is impaled on there. But since I use the same technique here to hold this one on, just visually, I think it'll be best to do that. And then these 3, I guess I'll fold inward.
Freaking out the dog, huh?
My dog was freaking out. She was looking at the TV like, what's with the whistling? Roy's up there whistling Dixie.
Dogs have sensitive ears.
All right.
Here you go. I probably won't do anything.
Don't you want me to boop the snoot? I'll give you a boop into the snoot. She's asleep over there on the couch right now. But I will wake up and harass my dog for your enjoyment, Booty. Just give me a minute, pal. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay. Oop. I overbent this one, so let's just overbend this other one.
The life of a gig worker is so exciting.
Oh, that's pretty even. That one's a little bent too much. Now you want me to boop the snoot? I will give you a boop snoot. Just give me a minute.
Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, I didn't fold these in yet either. I gotta do it off camera. I will. Yeah, she's over here just sacked out. She's gonna be so sad when I go on vacation, dude. I'm gonna be gone for a week. I'll miss her already. All right. It's so springy. It's all bouncy. It looks like I'm having tremors. Okay. So these are pinned. We just got these 3 right here. I have bent all the other ones up and in. And I do sometimes pick it up like that, so I wouldn't want my hand up on these pokies. So we're going to just bend these over like this. You do most of it by hand. We'll come back and clean it up with the pliers in a minute. She always looks at me when I boop the dog's nose. She just looks at me like, what was that about? What are we doing now? All right. Once again, this was not like let's make a cool looking thing. It was more like let's make a very functional thing, which is why this is as minimal material as we could use. So what do we use? 1 skewer stick.
I've seen Fran today. Yeah, she was in here.
Yeah, Fran was in earlier. One skewer stick. All right, then we use that here. Just put these two together. We will be filling. We'll just dab
Then it
glue
said hi, and then she had to
right
take
here,
off.
right there. All these contact points. We'll get some glue. Here, I cut a groove and then embedded it in there. But I will also be putting a dab of glue there. And here, these I bet are never going to come off these feet. They're impaled, but once again, I probably will just go bloop, bloop, a little bit of gloop right there. That's held in with the spikes that I made. This one's held in with the spikes. I mean, the only thing that I would worry about grabbing and it coming apart right now would be this joint. And it's impaled in there with these teeth here, which will get glued, and these teeth here. Oop, there we go here. And those will get glued too. All right, there it is, guys. I didn't know what it was going to look like. I had absolutely no idea what it was going to look like when it was all said and done. So this is it. We started with one function, which was holding the phone on the first one. And the next one we went to holding the phone in a sideways and upright position. And then this is our, I guess, upgraded because it will hold any size phone that I have sideways. Let's see. We'll do it again sideways or upright. Here's a J7 medium size. Boom, boom, boom. You just have to be able to touch the top of the phone. Let's see. I have to really push at it to get it to tilt. So hitting it at the top, no problem, all day long. And then sideways. Oh, I don't like that. Look, I'm still touching this piece of metal right here with this medium-sized phone. I think the small phone was okay. Let's try the big phone. Okay. So we need this to be up more this way. Let's just grab a hold of it. I'm just going to bend it up.
Oh, okay.
Bend it up a little. Right there. And then we'll roll it back just a little bit. It's still impaled on the spike. I can also just bend this metal piece out of my way. Let's try that again with the J7. Okay, yeah, that's good. Not a good 1/8 of an inch clearance, but I can just bend.
No, just not used to
bend this back.
Yeah, but I'm doing like mega streaming now, so I don't expect everybody to be here for. I just leave it on when I dash now. Whenever people show up, I just chat. So I don't expect people like to be here the whole time. So.
All right, that might have done it. Just did a little bending. All right, there we go. Only touches here and the cork here. Upright. Is it touching all three? No. It is not touching all three. I mean, I guess I could move it to there. That's touching all three. That's good.
It is about that time to head over.
All right, there are no plans available for this thing.
Maybe Walmart.
We just kind of made it. We just kind of made it work. Let's see. I will take the sandpaper. Get the sandpaper 40 grit. And I'm going to set it down on there. And I'm just going to. I'm not even putting much pressure on it. I'm just trying to flatten everything out so it'll remain in that position.
I saw that Sam's Club pop up.
How many drunk people were in the making of this product? At least one. And she gives me champagne corks. Dude, like, I've got a 5-gallon bucket full of corks, wine corks and champagne corks. So every time I see her, she gives me more. And there's so many cool projects, really, that you can do it with cork. I hadn't seen anybody use them this way before, so that's all right.
Nothing's coming in. It's been a long pause here where I've gotten like nothing on any of the apps.
Oh yeah, dude. There you go. No rocks. I like it.
They must not have anything out there because I've clearly shown Grubhub and Walmart and Uber Eats that I'm willing to take trash today. So it must just be nobody ordering right now.
Yeah, Booty. I didn't drink any of these wines from all the corks that I have. That 40 grit's going to town. And it's just giving me just a little bevel. You can see it, just a little bevel there. It cleaned up that little edge right there. And what I'm looking for is a slight flat spot down here on this front cork. And that'll once again cut down on more rocking. All right, guys. I love y'all, but I have to take this phone call. So here it is. Maybe I will put it up on eBay. Thank y'all for hanging out, and let's craft together real soon.